Hey, I'm teacher Katrina, and I'm going to show you how I set up my OBS so that I can teach with VIPKid. So here is the OBS program, and you will see that under scenes, I have 3 different scenes, and this is all I use when I teach. The first scene, this is my main video. This is this small video window with just my face. This is what I use most of the time in the classroom, and every other scene I use is just to enhance that. The second scene I have is to show a window, which you can see below, and this is usually my rewards or any kind of props that I need for the classroom. I have it in this browser window. And if you are part of the Facebook group, VIPKid Google Slides official page, this is where I put all those Google Slides, is down in this window of this scene. And then I have this third scene. This is my welcome scene. I have this at the very beginning of class, and I also put it at the end of class before the timer hits 0. You will also see that my QR code is there. So if my students want to get in touch with me with WeChat, they can just scan my QR code and they can hit me up if they have a problem or a question or anything. So let's go to setting this up. So to create this main video, you have to go to scenes and click on this plus sign. You can call it whatever you want. You can call it, I called it my main video. We're just going to leave it as is for now and click OK. You will see that my camera has disappeared. I must now add. So I'm going to need to add a video capture device. This is my webcam. It's already existing. And I'm going to click on that and OK. You will see that my camera is now showing me again, but that I am in the corner and that I am very small. So I'm going to want to blow myself up. And you will also notice that when you blow yourself up, you are not centered. So go ahead and center yourself. Once you are where you want to be, I'm going to make myself a little bigger and take up some more of this window. Woo! Okay, are you dizzy yet? And I'm going to go under my sources, my video capture device, and I'm going to click this lock button. This means that I can't edit my video anymore. I can't enlarge it. I can't reduce it. I can't move it around. I can't mess it up. I recommend clicking on that lock button just so nothing happens. Okay, so we have our main video for OBS setup. Now, say you want to use your Google Slides as a reward. I recommend that when you do this, that you also keep the video. The parents want to see that you are still there, and heaven forbid you get a bad rating because you weren't making eye contact because your Google Slides was taking up the whole screen. You should be present. You should be visible. And I like having my video here because I can point to different parts of my screen. For instance, here are my upcoming classes. Here is my to-do list. Pointing is really great, especially if you're doing phonics. You can point to the first part of the letter, the second part of the letter, and the third part of the letter to elicit those individual sounds. So let's set up your browser window. I'm going to click under my scenes, this little plus sign. You can name it what you want. Let's say Google Slides. Hit OK, and there is a black screen, so you have to create everything all over again. We're going to go under Sources and click the plus button. We're going to add our video capture device. This is your camera. You're going to add your existing, which was already set up. And you're going to click OK. And here I am again, a very small window. You can move your video around if you like. I like myself in the center because then I can point to all different parts of the screen. And then you're going to come back under Sources and click the plus button again. And you're going to add Browser. So I think we have to create a new one. Click OK. and it's going to prompt you for the URL. But here's the problem is this URL changes depending on what you have on your browser. So if you're browsing Facebook during your classes, that may accidentally come up. So close out of Facebook during your classes. You can just put whatever URL. This did not work for me. I just failed you. I'm so sorry. Let's try this again. We're going to remove this browser. Let's try. I'm trying to remember. Window capture. Is this it? Oh, it is window capture. Okay. I'm sorry. I learned by trial and error. Okay. I'm going to walk you through that again. So we're going to come to our sources, plus sign, window capture, which is right below video capture device. We're going to create a new one. And it's going to ask you what window or what source, what are we capturing? And here I have my portal. Let's say I want to teach you about my portal. So I'm going to click on this and window match priority. This is where it gets tricky. I would not do title must match because every time you use a different Google slide, it's not going to pick that up. I'm going to say match the title, otherwise find window of same type. So it's just going to find your browser. I use Google Chrome. So every time I have Google Chrome, it's going to show the student whatever browser I have open in Google Chrome. We're going to click OK. But notice that it's taking up the whole screen and my video's nowhere to be seen. I'm going to resize my browser window and play around with the sizing to get it where you want. Play around with the centering of it. Let's say I want it like this, and then I'm going to click my video. So my video is in the background. We're going to come over here to sources. We're going to click on video capture and we're going to click on this upward arrow. This says give my video priority over this window capture that I have going. And once you have everything set how you want it, click the lock. And now it is locked in place. And now I'm going to show you the final source I have, or the final scene, I'm sorry. This is my welcome scene. So to do this, you're going to create a new scene. You're going to click on the plus, add, and you're going to come over to sources, click plus, and you're going to click image. And you're going to find your image on the computer, create a new, and it's going to ask you to browse your computer. And you're just going to browse until you find the picture that you want, and then you'll click OK. You will resize it like I've shown you how to resize, and then there you have it. You have your three window scenes that you can use while teaching with VIPKid. This video only shows you how to set up your scenes. I will come out with another video on how to integrate that into your classroom. Thank you for watching, and I hope that this video was very useful and informational. Bye-bye.